Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and this is Beth's Bookish Reviews, and I'm here today to bring you my May TBR. So I'm going to start with buddy reads and book clubs. So for Books Love Jenna's book club, her book club is called Books Love Everyone, and these are actually the books she let me pick out. So we're going to be reading The Curious Inheritance of Blakely House by Joanna Davidson Politano. And I will link her down below because she she has a video telling about the books. And the nonfiction is The Secret Rooms by Catherine Bailey. And yeah, I'm excited about both of these. My buddy read with my friend Chris for May is Shelterwood by Lisa Wingate. It says, Oklahoma, 1909. 11-year-old Olive Augusta Radley knows that her stepfather doesn't have good intentions toward the two Choctaw girls boarded in their home as wards. When the older girl disappears, Ollie flees to the woods, taking 6-year-old Nessa with her. Together they begin a perilous journey to the remote, winding Stair Mountains, the notorious territory of outlaws, treasure hunters, and desperate men. Along the way, Ollie and Nessa form an unlikely band with others like themselves, struggling to stay one step ahead of those who seek to exploit them or worse. And it's dual timeline. So, Oklahoma, 1990, law enforcement ranger Valerie Boren Odell arrives at newly minted Horse Thief Trail National Park, seeking a quiet place to balance a career and single parenthood. But no sooner has Valerie reported for duty than she's faced with local controversy over the park's opening. A teenage hiker gone missing from one of the trails, and the long hidden burial site of 3 children unearthed in a cave. Val's quest for the truth wins an ally among the neighboring Choctaw tribal police, but soon collides with old secrets and the tragic and deadly history of the land itself. So I'm really excited about Shelterwood by Lisa Wingate. Then Books Love Jenna is having her annual Mary Shelley May read-a-thon. So these are the books that I'm choosing from. I have Matilda by Mary Shelley. I ordered a new copy of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. It's just beautiful. On the back it says, "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful." This will be a reread, and I think it will be my third read. So I'm excited about that. I also just got in L'Adore by Mary Shelley, and it says, sometimes the hardest journey is learning who you are when the world has already decided about that for you. It's about a mother. It's a story of a mother, a daughter, and a legacy of silence that shapes their lives. And then I have this biography of Mary Shelley that's by Muriel Spark. I don't know where my cover is to it. I probably lost it. I made it to page 44 the last time I was reading, so maybe I can finish it this time. Now, my DIY literature degrees books. One biography that I'm definitely reading for Mary Shelley May is Romantic Outlaws by Charlotte Gordon. I've heard that this is so good. Jenna and the other lady that we meet with, one of the other ladies, they've both read it and they say it's really good. It's about Mary Shelley and her mother, Mary Wollstonecraft. So I'm really excited about it. I'm really looking forward to it. And I think I have an audiobook for it. Okay, now my DIY literature degree books. For Jane Austen, for my author study for her, I'm going to be reading Sense and Sensibility. And this is about Marianne and Eleanor and their different ways that they reveal themselves. Marianne is wild and impulsive, and Eleanor is sensible. So this will be a reread, and this will be my second reread. So this will be my third read of this as well. I'm also going to be reading Cranford by Elizabeth Gaskell. And this is a portrait of the residents of an English country town in the mid-19th century. It relates the adventures of Miss Mattie and Miss Deborah, two middle-aged sisters striving to live with dignity in reduced circumstances. And my other book that I'll be reading for my DIY literature degree is The Way We Live Now by Anthony Trollope. I am probably not going to finish this one in May, but I'm going to be reading it. I also have two more nonfiction books that I would like to get to. One is called The Teachers by Alexandra Robbins. This writer went into the schools and spoke with teachers, and she follows Penny, a Southern middle school math teacher who grappled with a toxic staff clique at the big school in a small town. Miguel, a special ed teacher who fought for his students both as an educator and as an activist. And Rebecca, an East Coast elementary school teacher who struggled to schedule and define a life outside of school. And the last one, I would like to read Midnight on the Potomac by Scott Ellsworth. And this is a book. It's a compelling portrait of America on the verge of coming apart forever, focusing on the last desperate months of the Civil War when the outcome was far from certain. Midnight on the Potomac is a story of titanic battles, political upheaval, and the long-forgotten Confederate terror war against the loyal citizens of the North. As we go behind the scenes in the White House, along the battlefronts in Virginia, and into the conspiracies of spies and secret agents, Lincoln walks these pages, as do Grant and Sherman, but so do common soldiers, runaway slaves, and an intrepid female war correspondent named Lois Adams. Rarely, if ever, has a book about the Civil War featured such a rich and diverse cast of characters. Several of these books are on my 26 in 2026. So that is my TBR, but I wanted to show you my other book that I got that I am absolutely in love with. I love this book. I've read this book several times, and I will be reading it again in September, and that is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Now, I gave my pretty copy to my niece, and I let it go with, it was fine. But I wanted another pretty copy, so I got another pretty copy. And I got it on Amazon. And yes, it's the same place I got my Frankenstein one, but I just wanted to share that with you. So that is my TBR for May. And those are my hopefuls. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's only 13 on my TBR. I think I can do it. Maybe. I hope. So, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.